Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Steve Larson, and you're listening to Secret MLM Hacks Radio. So here's the real mystery. How do real MLMers like us, who didn't cheat and only bug family members and friends, who want to grow a profitable home business, how do we recruit A players into our downlines and create extra incomes, yet still have plenty of time for the rest of our lives? That's the blaring question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Steve Larson, and welcome to Secret MLM Hacks Radio. All right, guys, we got a really fun episode today here. As some of you may know, actually, some of you guys probably don't know, if you go to secretmlmhacksradio.com and you opt in there, what it does is it allows you to ask any question you want that comes up on this actual podcast. And what I do is I go through and I do vet them, and I just kind of, as far as questions that'll apply to everybody so we can all learn together. And then what I do is I go through and I listen to them, and I actually go toss in the actual question from you guys inside the episode. So here is a question. We're going to start with this first question we hear right now. First one of this podcast. I do this on my other podcast show, and it's been awesome. So I thought I'd do it here too. So great question here from Bernadette here.
Hey Steve, my name's Bernadette. So I have a question. I know your philosophy is that MLM is more about the opportunity and the products are kind of like an afterthought. I've got the opposite philosophy, and I'm wanting to build my business around that. I'm wanting to help people through my products. I don't give a not swearing about the opportunity. So can you help me with that, and how do I use online funnels to do that? Cheers.
Hey, that's a fantastic question. I thought that was really funny, actually. So, hey, yeah, absolutely. So your question is more about, obviously I call it the MLM downline recruiting funnel. Obviously that means it's focusing more so on the opportunity of MLM rather than the actual product itself. And I totally understand. Actually, that's one of the bigger questions that I've had over and over again. So fantastic question on how do I actually sell the product using funnels. So what's interesting is that most of my background is more on how to actually sell products. As far as, in my other life, I should say, how I got started, my own career actually. And so you can use sales funnels to sell, anything. Anytime you sell anything, whether or not you meant to, you created a funnel. If I go, I've used the example of McDonald's before. If you go into the drive-through McDonald's, right, and you're in their sales funnel, right, they might get you with some coupon to get in there as their free thing. They might get you with some low-ticket thing. They might get you just because you're hungry, but they're almost always trying to upsell you something. Hey, can I offer you this? Hey, you want a biggie size that? Hey, you want fries and a drink, Hey, you want this? Hey, you want this? Right? Those are different upsells that you can give along the way. Now, it depends on your MLM's compliance, but one of the ways that I am, one of the things I've been working on right now, I'm working on the launch of this actual product right now. One of the things I'm working on right now is there are several e-commerce sales funnels that I've built that have gone in 2 and 3x companies' sales revenues, right? There's a really good model that sells physical products online. And I know that it works very, very well. It's not Shopify. It's not like Amazon. It is the act of taking just a single product, selling that one product, asking if they want more of the same thing, and then upselling them on a few other things as well. And it's really, really cool. It works very fantastic. Of the 4 or 5 times that I've put that one together for other companies, I almost always 3 days later get a frantic phone call begging me to turn it off because it works so well. I know it works really, really well. So anyways, you could build that kind of funnel for your MLM, and depending on your MLM's compliance, use that to sell physical products online. Now, that funnel is included in the Secret MLM Hacks product that's coming out soon. I've built that. I've put it all together so that you can plug and play. You can put, and again, it depends on the compliance of the actual MLM you're in. I'm only saying that over and over again so that you guys don't get in trouble, or so that I don't have liability also, because some MLMs are fine with it and some are not. So regardless, though, it's going to be part of that product. But it is a funnel that has made not just like a couple million. We're talking tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars. And so what I did is I included that for you so that you could drop your own products in. You could add your own images. You could add your own copy. And again, it's just using a software called ClickFunnels. If you don't have a trial, don't worry. I have one for you that will come with the product itself. So when it launches out there. So anyway, so you could certainly use it to do that. Some of the other ways though, let's say that your MLM doesn't because this is a great question. I'm really glad you brought it up. There's a ton of ways you could do it. So I just talked about like a straight sell method, right? Where you could go and you could sell that product as a straight sell right off of a web page. Well, let's say that your MLM doesn't allow that. You could run contests. I've seen people do that before where they'll go and say, hey, share this, video or whatever it is. Whoever shares the most, will win a free, and it could be a sample or whatever. Well, what that does is it builds your lists. Now you can go market to all those people and you could talk about your products with those people. You could run coupons and you say, hey, here's a coupon, and get trials out like that or get samples out like that. Now, there's a lot of different models. And one of the easiest ways to learn how to do it is to go see how the top MLMers are doing it in your MLM and then just bring that same strategy online. Again, the first MLM I joined, they did not like us using MLM or online strategy, so I had to be careful of that. So I keep bringing that up so that you make sure that you're not. Anyway, but there's a lot of ways you can do it, and actually both provide value. I think one of the major, how should I say this? One of the previous episodes that I launched in here, which you've probably heard as well, talked about the importance of creating an offer out of your main product. If you're just selling the main product, let's say a pair of shoes, right? How many people are selling shoes online? A ton of people, right? Tons of people are. Well, how come certain pairs of shoes explode compared to others? And it's online. They haven't tried them on. So we're talking about how they look, right? We're talking about, there's really, how they look might sell it more, but then also like how the actual offer is set up too. You might have, hey, when you get this pair of shoes, you just get the pair of shoes. Versus the other guy might be, when you get this pair of shoes, I'm also going to give you this cleaning brush. And I'm also going to give you this cool cleaning solution. And I'm also going to give you like 3 different colors of laces. And you know what? I'm actually going to throw a warranty in there that if the sole starts to wear out within a year, just send them back and we'll resole these shoes for you, right? That is an offer. That is an offer. That's different than a product. And you can do the same thing with your MLM products. And I guarantee that most MLMs are going to be fine. Maybe I shouldn't guarantee that. There's thousands of MLMs out there. So I don't know all the compliance policies, but this is how I sell the stuff, okay? I put it into a sales funnel. I do straight sales. But then also at the same time, like you can take your product and you can go wrap it inside of an offer so that you're not just selling, you're not just selling the product. You're not just selling your main MLM's product, but what you're doing is you're actually selling an offer. So you might be selling, let's say that you have a supplement, right? Let's say that your MLM is selling some kind of supplement, right? And you've got all these trials, you've got all these different things that people can go try to actually get them sold. Well, rather than just focusing on selling the actual product, what if you sold an information product on why, they should be using your product, or how should I say this? Like, instead of selling whey protein, you sell the benefits of protein shakes after workouts, right? And it's an info product. It's something really easy you put together. And as a bonus, when you buy the course, you get a cool free sample of protein. Well, all it is a sample of your own product. Does that make sense? When you start looking and thinking in terms of offers, the entire world around you is going to change as you know it. Look around and see all the other businesses that are selling things. Look around and start looking at the way movie theaters sell you. Look at the way car salesmen sell you. Look at the way most of the time, right, they will sell that one main thing, the main core product. But they get all extra revenue. They actually vet you out through maybe selling a preliminary product through going. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm getting kind of techno-babbly here, and I'm so sorry. But the main idea is that you could sell straight product right off of the internet if your MLM allows it. But honestly, one of the easiest ways to do it is to go create your own unique little info product. And again, don't overthink it. but you can make your own little info product, and then as a bonus when they buy it, go and give the sample, or go and give them the first round of your supplement or the product or whatever the MLM product is itself. Does that make sense? So start asking the question, rather than how can I sell this product online, start thinking, how can I turn my main MLM product into an offer? And when you do that, that's totally different realm, because you're selling the offer. You're not selling the product. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I am super big into this sport called airsoft. I really love it. It's super cheesy, but it's a lot of fun. It's like paintball. I think it hurts more and is faster paced and is cooler, but it's kind of like paintballing. Well, I just bought all this stuff online because it's fun. But when I bought it, Amazon asks me, you know what, other people bought this. You want to add this to your order? You know what, other people also bought this. Do you want to add this to your order also? It's the same thing online with a lot of online sellers. They'll sell the main thing, but then you actually just go and then you toss them over the main thing as a bonus. The actual thing you're trying to get them to buy anyway, right? A lot of people call those like burner products, so they call them front end, loss leader products. Or it's not the product you're trying to sell; it's just the product that gets them in the door, so that you can get the actual conversation going. There's so many ways that you could sell that. I can't even dive into all of it. I hope that you start to see though that it's really a big, massive. It's a huge world of possibilities, and one of the easiest things you can do is start to look at other ways people are selling other products in general and just mirror them, model what they're doing. If someone's successful selling supplements and it doesn't have to be the same supplement or same MLM, even it could be it could be a GNC supplement, but they're selling it successfully online. How are they doing it? Then just take that same model, and that's how you build out the sales funnel. It's the easiest way to do it. If you go and you make it up, that's the easiest way to lose money online. Instead, I would go find somebody who's selling a similar item that your MLM has. Ask yourself, how are they actually selling this online? And then just model it, and that's what you build, and that's what you put out and put together. So much easier to do that. It's way less risky. I used to do it the other way around, where I would come up with something that I thought was cool. And it's so dangerous, and I lost so much money doing that. It's much easier to just see what's hot. How is somebody actually selling your product? What's the hot way to consume the thing that you are offering? And then you go put that together. Anyway, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but I feel like the point's been made. Hopefully that was helpful to you. And again, to anybody else who has a question or anything, please go ahead and go to secretmlmhacksradio.com. And after you opt in there for a free course, right, then down on the bottom right, there's a button that says like, hey, start recording, and you can record the message straight off of your browser, which is really cool. You just click the button, start talking, then you click it again, it'll send it right to my email. And again, I kind of vet the questions, but then love to have you on. All right, guys, I will talk to you later, and I'll see you in the next episode, and I'll kind of update you on what's been going on too. Cool stuff. Bye. Hey, thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe and leave feedback for me. Do you have a question you want answered live on the show? Go to secretmlmhacksradio.com to submit your question and download your free MLM Masters Pack.